You would do well to mind your tongue, Moor. Or I will cut it out and feed it to the dogs.
Ever heard of Shakespeare's Othello, the Moor of Venice? Or maybe you've seen the term Moorish used to describe stunning architecture in Spain? But what does the word Moor actually mean, and where did it come from? The story is a lot more complex and fascinating than you might think. Let's unravel the history behind this loaded term. The word itself has ancient roots, coming from the Latin Maurus. This was the name the Romans gave to the people living in their province of Mauretania, an area that covers parts of modern-day Algeria and Morocco. These were primarily Berber peoples. So initially, Moor was a geographical and ethnic label for North Africans. Fast forward to the Middle Ages. In the year 711, an army of Arabs and Berbers crossed the Strait of Gibraltar and began the conquest of the Iberian Peninsula. Europeans started using the term Moor to describe these Muslim conquerors. This is where the association between Moor and Muslim began to solidify in the European mindset. For nearly 800 years, these Moors ruled over parts of what is now Spain and Portugal, an era known as Al-Andalus. Now, here's a crucial point that often gets misunderstood. The incredible civilization of Al-Andalus wasn't just imported from North Africa. It was a unique cultural fusion. It was born from centuries of interaction between the new Muslim rulers, both Arab and Berber, and the diverse populations already living there, including the Visigothic Christians and a significant Jewish community. This melting pot created a vibrant society that led the world in science, mathematics, medicine, and philosophy. The great mosques, palaces, and gardens we admire today weren't just Moorish in the sense of being North African. They were Andalusian, a product of this unique Iberian synthesis. Over time, the meaning of Moor became even broader and more ambiguous. As European powers expanded their reach, the term was applied more loosely to various Muslim groups, especially those from North and West Africa. It also became increasingly linked to skin color. In many contexts, Moor became a shorthand for any dark-skinned person, regardless of their actual religion or origin. Shakespeare's Othello is a perfect example of this. He's a powerful general, a Christian, yet he is consistently identified and othered by his Venetian peers as the Moor, a label tied to his non-European dark-skinned appearance. This evolution highlights a key fact. Moor was never a term that these people used to describe themselves. You wouldn't find someone from Al-Andalus in the 10th century saying, "I am a Moor." They would have identified with their city like Cordoban or Granadan, their religion as a Muslim, or their specific ethnic heritage like Arab or Berber. The term Moor is an exonym, a name given by outsiders. As the 1911 Encyclopedia Britannica correctly pointed out, the term has no real ethnological value. It's a catch-all label that has been used to describe everyone from Berber tribesmen to Arab scholars to West African merchants. Its meaning has shifted dramatically over centuries, reflecting European perceptions and prejudices more than the reality of the diverse peoples it was used to label. So the next time you hear the word Moor, remember its complex journey. It started as a Roman geographical term for North Africans, evolved into a religious and cultural label for the Muslims of Spain, and eventually became a racialized term used across the globe. Understanding this history helps us see how names and labels can shape our understanding of the past and the people who lived it. It's a reminder that history is never as simple as a single word. Thanks so much for watching and thinking about this with me. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you in the next video.